Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to go over Presidential Plane. Map that's no longer in Pro League rotation, but comes up in ranked quite a bit. We'll start with the defense side first. Sure to check the description below. I have an attack guide and a spawn peak guide as well. And at the end of the video, I would recommend taking Smoke here for sure. Jaeger's really nice. Either a bandit or a mute is okay. Rook's pretty good. Castle can be good as well. So take wire, but I'm gonna take impacts. Now we're gonna start off in the meeting room, and we'll move through the rest of the sites. So as for reinforcements go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reinforcements here. 7, 8. Put 1 on the hatch over here in the cockpit. That's 9. And 1 on either one of these walls. I personally like to use this wall, but it is personal preference. And mirror is pretty nice here as well. Take a mirror, put it on this wall. You can see over. And if you put a mirror right here, so see where this connector beam is? You can put a mirror right here and you can see into the kitchen and under the stairs. Load this whole area, probably at least a piece of wire at the front door, a piece of wire under the hatch. Take your impact grenades on Rook and make a walk hole over here. Alternatively, you can leave this soft, and you could load this up with wire over here, have the side reinforced. But the thing is, you can get shot through the windows by glass. I wouldn't really recommend doing this, but you can if you really want to. But basically your whole goal is to put a piece of wire here, here. Definitely probably take a bandit, batter these back 4 walls. Just load this whole area up with wire, load the whole front up with wire. Really, if you're taking the Jaeger as well, put like an ADS system here. Put 1 over here, normally won't get shot. And then probably 1 in sight to protect yourself. It's also really good, like it's one of the things that I do, it's a spawn peak over here, but most of the time Glaz will spawn out front over here, and if you just run out and go to the right, you can normally pop Glaz off the spawn, and once you've killed Glaz, I mean there's not really much they can do, they're just going to be slowly walking through barbed wire. You can also take a Valkyrie here, is pretty good, whip cameras up on the side of the plane, up in these corners over here, and just look where people are, run out and spawn peek. If they place a claymore outside here, you can hold like this angle right here, like lay down, and when you hear somebody close, or if you have a camera, you can just whip a C4 down the stairs or run out and just spray them down. But pretty much, it's a really basic site. You just hold still, pretty much, wait for them to come inside and kill them all. If they're going straight for the front entrance, they're not really clearing anybody out. You could peek from over here to this crack in the door and see just about everything over here. So if there's a Glaz holding you, you can pop them from over there. If you want, you can lurk in cockpit as well. Here, where this is where the hatch is that I was talking about reinforcing as well. Alternatively, there was a strat that I made in like season 2 or 1. I forgot when I made it, but it was a while ago. But the way that it pretty much works is you castle off this door, or this door, I'm sorry. And you play with a castle shotgun in here, and you load all the rest of this up with wire. And this way, if they try to they have to ash open the door, right, or sledge it open. And even if they sledge it open, then there's a delay of them putting the hammer away, and you just walk in and start pumping them. And then for your last castle, you'd be putting it on over here, and you wouldn't waste any reinforcements on this at all. And you would just completely annihilate this wall. And you would just play it from the other site, and from like roaming far away. So you'd be shooting those people off from that side entrance, or that person would be trapped out, and you play with as many shotguns as possible. You'd be opening this up, playing this really aggressive, maybe put a shield here, play this aggressively, don't let this person get up here. Well, like I said, load this with wire, and just shoot them as they're coming up the stairs. You could also run the 5 recruit strat here, take 5 M870 shotguns. This is more of a fun strat rather than an actually useful strat. load up the wire everywhere, and just play all the close angles with shotguns, like in the kitchen, over here on the stairs, up near the front entrance, and you have 5 C4s. You can just keep whipping them outside. But that is about it, and we will head down to the lower site. Alright, now we will head to the lower part of the plane. So once again, smoke's really good. Mira, Jaeger, Valkyrie. This is one of the few sites, like, there's definitely better operators you can take, but you could take it to Chonka here, and it would kind of work. Rook's always good. Doc, Bandit or Mute's pretty essential. But we'll just take smoke for now. So cargo luggage hold. The staff section, in my opinion, is the worst of the 3 sites to hold down. I recommend reinforcing this wall. That's 1. Taking your impact on Rook. Reinforcing this wall from the inside and putting a battery on it. So that's 2. Then reinforcing this wall 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go over where those hatches are in a second, but that'll be your reinforcements. Load this whole area up with wire, 1 in the doorway, 1 over here, maybe stick an ADS over here, 1 over here, put a mirror window over here, maybe leave this wall soft, and maybe leave, you know, reinforced further down over here so you can fast peek, or you can just leave it all solid, doesn't really matter. It is up to you. You could alternatively leave this soft, make holes through here. You have vision, and you could put a mirror right here, and you could fast peek and leave this one soft, but also this can get smoked up in glass, which is kind of dangerous, right? On the back side, put a couple pieces of wire over here, at least a piece of wire here. That's what I was talking about, taking a bandit. It's pretty important so you can get the extra wire. Definitely take wire and smoke. Like I said, I'm just taking the impacts to open stuff up quicker. Just show you guys where the hatches are. 1 over here, 2 over here, and 3 over here. So we'll just open this up so we can get downstairs faster. The spot, if you're going to take it to Chonka, would be to put the shield here and put the turret right here while having your teammates roam above so you can't get shot from the hatch, and then I'll kind of lock this down. I still don't think it's a good idea. There's tons of other operators you can take that are better, but I don't know, it's one of the only sites that Tachanka's like kind of okay to take. Right here is a good spot to play with like a Rook or a Doc. You could play behind the bomb over here, another good spot. A pretty dangerous spot to hold, but sometimes it can work out is through here, and you can see like down the stairs. You'll see their feet coming down first. Don't stand right against it though. I'd back up a bit because they could see through this as well from the top of stairs. Also, this is a good spot to play with smoke as well because a lot of people try to walk a mountain. Make sure you can rotate your smoke over quick enough as well to come back to support your team if there's a mountain pushing this way. Good spots to roam up top. Definitely want to keep a few people roaming up top to slow down these hatch takes. Definitely good to take something, pop in some hatches. Get the people a little worried, right, that are down below. Also, you can open up along the back of the plane over here. Quality impact grenades. But you can see the stairs over here. So you can like open this spot over here and see the stairs. And you can see the right corridor from over here. And over here, you can see the left side. It's further down, but this is where the ladder is going up. So you can actually watch the ladder from over here. This will kind of stop that backside take and force them to go to the east side to take, which is a much harder side to take from, especially with your Mira setup over there. But that will probably about cover it, and we'll take care of the last, which is staff. I think it's staff section? Yeah, staff. Alright, now we are going to head to basement, or the staff section, sorry. Once again, smoke's good. Valkyrie's pretty important here, I think, or Pulse. Rook's always great. And it's nice, you don't necessarily need it though here. Jaeger's really good. Really whatever you want for this site's not as bad. I would attempt, if you can, to spawn peek as much as you can. The spawn peek guide for this map be out hopefully by the time you're watching this video. Hopefully. But pretty much for reinforcements, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would open up this wall with 2 impacts and your rook. 5, 6, 7. And then 8. I'll show you where 8 is. It's over here, 8. And if you want to, you could reinforce this kitchen hatch, but I actually like to open it. This way I can late rotate and flank people when they're coming through this side. And for the 10th one, you can move it really wherever you want. You should open up these hatches, but your team has the ability to rotate. Whoever has a shotgun, probably your smoke. If you're the 10th one, you can put it right here if you want to, or over here, whatever. This one takes 2 panels though. And pretty much kill Glass or attempt to not be killed by Glass. So either play like inside of here. This is really the only safe section that you can't get Glass from if you're behind some of these walls. I'll normally play over here with like a shotgun and play off sound because I'll throw a bunch of barbed wire over here. And play a bunch of people up top. So we'll use a bunch of those angles that I was talking about before as well, where you open up like that whole backside. And you could do that as well over here. So I would normally open this hatch over here. I'm sorry, no, this one gets reinforced. The kitchen hatch over here, I'm sorry. So we would open up this hatch and then open up this hatch as well in the cockpit, so that you can get late flanks and rotates without them knowing. With all the tight corridors and stuff like that, you only need single pieces of barbed wire to block off most areas, like a piece here, piece here. And there's a lot of close angles that you can play with a shotgun where there's solid walls on the other side, so definitely dig shotguns. They're definitely super viable on plane. You know, mute's good, slow them down. They don't have the information, you can throw them off a little bit and kill them. Also, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing on this map to have multiple people spawn peeking attempting to kill Glass. So there's the front run out over here to shoot behind the ambulances. I showed you guys the one over there to kill Glass already. And then there's the one off the backside too. Show you guys over here. Because as soon as Glass is dead, the site is actually pretty defendable. It's just very difficult if you have a good Glass that's sitting out there. And these 2 angles right here. You can also shoot people off the side over there, or peek from back there to shoot over here. But as soon as you can kill Glass, the better. If you can't, like I said, just play all these close angles and like hunker down and just wait. Hold and wait, basically. And you'll have people roaming up top where they can't get shot by Glass as well. You know, above this doorway you can see as well. So I'll show you guys where this is so you can see it on the floor. What's this corner right here? You can see in the doorway, which is pretty nice. So try to hold this upper area and then have maybe a couple people in sight holding with shotguns close. Overall, pretty difficult site to defend. Like I said, this map's not in Pro League or won't be in any like tournaments or anything like that probably, but it does get played quite a bit in ranked. Make sure to check out the attack guide and spawn peeking guide I'll have in the video description and at the end of the video. If you're watching this video right when it comes out, you might not see it, but hopefully by the time you're watching it, it should have those. If you guys got something on the video, you know, it always helps me if you guys like and subscribe if you like more of this kind of type of content. And yeah, that's about it. You know, if you guys decide not to, you know, sub or anything like that, all good. Hope you guys are just getting something out of the videos, and I will see you in the next one.